everyone. It is dark and it is really cold, bitterly cold. Anyway, I've got the chiropractor coming in about 15 minutes, so I'm just going to go and get the girls now, and we're going to do it in the stable. We only have one stable, which is a bit of a pain. So what we'll do is we'll put Spicy and Blossom in the stable together, as they'll be fine together, and Chantel will have to stand outside, and then we'll rotate them around. When he's ready to look at them, he can look at them all inside. Hey girls! You see anyone? They're going to be thinking, why on earth is she here now? What does she want in this dark? Right, we've got Spicy over there, Chantel's over there, Blossom's in this field on her own. I think I'll get Blossom out first and she can start walking down, and then I'll get these two and I'll try and lead them together. Mum's on her way, so hopefully she'll come and help me in a minute. Hey Spicy, are you a bit confused? You don't get out in the dark, do you? Bruce is here to see you.
Bruce is getting in his car and Dad's still standing there looking at his phone.
Oh dear. Put your mane all tidy. Gonna get a massage? Yeah. She likes Bruce. You like Bruce, don't you? back in now and Bruce is gone. I was going to do an intro out there, but it is so cold and so dark. I did start to do an intro and honestly you couldn't even see me. So Chantel definitely did have an issue. I can't remember exactly the words he said because I'm really not good at those things, but basically it's amazing. I never really used to believe in these things until Bruce started coming to Spicy, and he's just absolutely amazing. So he looked at Chantel in the stable and then he kind of drew a triangle on her bum, on her haunches, and he said the issue's in there. And I was like, ooh, what issue? Okay, interesting. And then he put his thumb on and she flinched straight away on the back left top of her bum. And I said, I've massaged her all over and she didn't flinch one bit, but he just knows where to press. He can see. I can't see anything, but he can see it. Anyway, so he flinched. So he pressed his thumb and she flinched. So he did a good massage with her. And he did that thing where he yanks the leg up and it clicks, and I really don't like it. And then he gave her a massage again and she didn't flinch at all. She's had a good massage of the rest of her body and her neck, and she seems really comfortable now. So I said, would the issue have been caused by a poorly fitting saddle? Just because I know she did grow out of her saddle and I hadn't noticed straight away, which was unfortunate. And he said no, the poorly fitting saddle would have been uncomfortable on top of the problem that she had. But it isn't likely that that was what caused the issue, because she had the issue there. And the reason she's fine in the bareback pad is because it doesn't really sit on the issue that she's got. So I said, what really could have caused an issue like this? Because she doesn't have poor conformation like Spicy has, which causes her issues. And it was interesting because I hadn't even thought of this. But he said it's most likely caused by the foals that she's had, because basically she's been pregnant for her entire life. Since she's been 4, she's had 6 foals, and she's been pregnant for 6 years solid, because we bought her when she was 10 and a half. And it just puts so much pressure and so much strain on all the ligaments and everything in her body, the weight of the foals for 6 whole years. That is likely what's caused the issue, and we just didn't know that it was there. Hopefully it's all solved now. Now, I've told him the saddle fitter's come in. I've told him who she is. He said she's a really good saddle fitter. He said if she wants to know more information, then she can call him and he will give her all the information about what he's found. So that's really good. He said carry on working her. Because she's comfortable in the bareback pad, put that on her, ride her, keep her going. Because I don't know how long it's going to take for the saddle fitter to come out. I need to speak to her and get a date booked in. But carry on for now in what she's comfortable in. And then get the saddle fitter to come check the saddle and then slowly introduce that back in. I said, does she need a follow-up appointment? And she probably doesn't, but to let him know what she's like in a couple of weeks' time. So that's where we're at. Spicy had her usual niggles and she's had a lovely massage. Blossom's had a nice massage. There isn't anything particularly wrong with her, but she's just old and achy, so she's enjoyed a nice massage anyway. Just a little bit of extra money for me to throw away right before Christmas. So yeah, that's where we're up to. I will do a follow-up video when I have spoken to the saddle fitter, and we'll take it from there. But hopefully, fingers crossed, that the issue might actually be solved. He thinks she's a lovely pony, and he said that this issue is something that's rectifiable. He actually said she'll be fine now. Which I never used to believe in things like that, but since he first came out to Spicy and he said she'll be fine now, 3 days later she was actually fine. So see you next time.